Safe parking is creating a safe, legal, sanitary place for a person to be who's unhoused while working with a case manager toward a housing stability goal.
More than 130 people used Mountain View Community Development's safe parking sites in Bend and Redmond last year. A majority of the funding for those sites came from the state.
The last couple of years, we have received some grants from the state. And last year was about $500,000, and we were able to rehouse a lot of people and provide shelter for a lot of people with that.
But this year, Mountain View Community Development is getting nothing from the state.
We have a significant gap to fill to maintain these services, to get people off the streets and into housing.
The site is not federally funded. All the money comes from the state budget and is distributed by the Central Oregon Intergovernmental Council. However, safe parking sites like these were not included in a funding bill passed in the last legislative session.
Safe parking isn't currently able to receive the funding that we have because there isn't enough to go beyond what the original investment and the requirements by the state allow us to invest in.
Even though the sites are already established, they still need to be funded.
The costs associated with serving certain populations is not a stagnant number. Some of those might be medically fragile individuals at a much higher cost in terms of the care associated in that shelter environment.
Without new funding, the safe parking site may have to close the door on some services.
We need to consolidate some of our sites. We're going to have to limit the number of people we can let into the program. For right now, we need to take a pause on anyone who's in a vehicle. And we are going to have some hard discussions over the next couple of months on what we can sustain.
In Bend, I'm Jacob Salau for Central Oregon Daily News.